What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about how to approach a quote unquote small role. And so I just want to put to bed this idea of a small role because I don't think that there are actually small roles, but they're at the very least, you're a supporting actor, a supporting role in the story. And we're talking about TV and film here. We can get into the theater another time, but like if you're not the series regular, you're not the lead, if you're not the guest star, then you're supporting the story or you're supporting those actors to help move them forward or move the story forward in some significant way. There is a reason that the writer wrote that character in, whether it has a name or not, whether it has one line or 5 lines, they wrote it in there for a reason. And so this is your opportunity to take advantage of that. And I say that to say that no matter what, you want to bring a 3-dimensional human being to that character and to that story. Now, that doesn't mean that you try to become the guest star and the lead and do all of these imaginative things so that you can be seen. But it does mean, on a very basic level, that you have a very clear beginning, middle, and end. And so, as long as you're telling the story in your small role with a clear beginning, middle, and end, you are helping to add an interpretation, a perspective, a point of view from that character that helps the actor, the main role, the series regular, the guest star. You're helping to be a gift to them. You're giving them something that they can work with to help make their experience, their interpretation just a little bit richer. And it doesn't have to be overt and really big. It can be very subtle. But part of that, and I'm just going to keep going back to this, is that having a very clear beginning, middle, and end. And I say that because sometimes you were like, yo, I just say my line and I keep it moving. But if you can just take and give yourself like a beat before, it doesn't have to be a long time, a true point of view and place that you're coming from. You say your line or your 2 lines or your 5 lines and a clear ending, then that's helping to flesh out and make that role a full 3-dimensional character and part of the story. And sometimes when you do that in small roles, and I'm assuming that you're going to do the character work and know what the whole story is. I don't advocate for like just knowing your lines and that's it. When the story, you can tell the story. But if you don't know the story, all you can do is what. And so make your supporting role a 3-dimensional actor, having done all of the work that comes with being an actor and doing the character work and the scene study, but making sure that you have a clear beginning, middle, and end for those quote unquote small roles that you get to help to tell that story. And the reason I bring this up, I'm thinking about, I think it was Jason Kravitz, and he was on this show called The Practice. And if I remember correctly, he was telling the story about him auditioning for that. And it was a quote unquote smaller role. And he's a craftsperson. And he said he really put in a lot of work into that character and was really 3-dimensional. And when he showed up on set and just really felt like he was a full human being. And because of that, this quote unquote small role, which is actually a supporting role, I think he became a series guest star as a result of the hard work that he put in. Now, I don't know about nepotism. I don't know if anything else happened behind closed doors. I'm just going by the story that I heard him tell in an interview back in the day. And I have my own version of those stories, and I know other stories about that.